In the void where shadows creep, Vortex Squadron never sleeps. Stars may fall and worlds collide. We'll defend with endless pride. Through the chaos, through the night, guided by the Emperor's light. Galaxies in disarray, we'll unite, come what may. For the Empire, we stand strong. Vortex echoes in our song. In the stars, our legacy. We are bound by loyalty. Enemies may cross the line, Thargoids falter, planets shine. In the dark where hopes may wane, we will rise through cosmic pain. Superpowers clashing wide, we'll protect the Emperor's tide. In the vastness of the space, we'll secure our sovereign place. For the Empire, we stand strong. Vortex echoes in our song. In the stars, our legacy. We are bound by loyalty.
Oh, 7 Commanders. My name's Commander Will Fearion. Call sign Foxtrot Echo 1. The Vortex Squadron. Back again, because I missed you guys. I'm going to be honest. So today we're going to look a little deeper at some power play stuff. You know, we're obviously struggling with, you know, our place in the universe. And 07's there to Highlander. So we're struggling with that a little bit, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And then, you know, and we're going to, yeah, we might have a new ship that we're working on, which would be very interesting. So let's get to it, Commanders. No, I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to tell you what kind of ship I'm playing with today. But I know somebody knows. I know thy name. That's what we are going to... I am going to use that Warlock guy in one of my videos, in one of my thumbnails. I just haven't done it yet, but I totally intend on using that guy. You guys watch that movie Warlock? God, that was good. I just love that movie. It's a cult classic, so if you haven't watched it, you really oughta. Yeah, really oughta. That's all I can tell you. Especially if you're into old Salem kind of witchy stuff, it's pretty good. But it's with a boy witch, so a little different. But some of the stuff they do to the Warlock is just classic. Like you wouldn't think of that this stuff would work, but they do all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know what did. You retracted your first message, so I didn't see what you said. Anyway, yeah, I forgot. I got to give Highlander an 07. So it's kind of a chill day, guys. This is Sunday, and obviously, yes, the war is raging on in both the Thargoids and the Powerplay. You know, like I said, we're still looking at things, trying to figure out what's the best way forward for us. And yes, as you can imagine, I even get spam on Sundays. Isn't that amazing? So I just love that. I love that for me. Okay, I do. I really appreciate those spam calls. So what are you saying that? Let me see. No, everything seems to be working. Oh, you know what? One thing that's wrong is that this isn't up high enough. There we go. That should do. That should go a lot better. That should be a lot more loud. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I had to turn up. I got when I reset my computer, I have to remember to turn up that microphone. So it's now turned up. Turned up more better. Okay. So if that's what you were asking, then it should be better for you now. So today I'm looking at a Type 10, Commanders, and I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet. I might cheat and go over and look at kind of what Highlander did. I don't know that I'll do exactly what he does, but I might, borrow some ideas and see what he does because, he's pretty good at this stuff. Building ships. Actually, he's got a build for a T10 that just came out. I think it's fully manual, though. I'm going to have mine like semi-automatic. So I don't know that I'll copy everything. I was going to make this ship, whose name is Beef Supreme. So I will be using Beef Supreme on a thumbnail eventually, too. So get ready for that one, Commanders. And if you haven't seen Idiocracy,
I just remembered we forgot to pack the spacesuits. Don't worry. I'm sure the vacuum of space won't be too bad.
I do have the ED Copilot running today. I get a lot of questions about ED Copilot. Apparently, a lot of people don't know about ED Copilot, which I think is kind of cuckoo crazy. But hey, so I turned off one of the settings today. That may or may not be why it's dragging the mouse over to the other screen and not coming back. I think because it's also not doing what it's supposed to be doing right then, which is supposed to... There can be only one, right? It's supposed to... when I get to a system, it's supposed to go ahead and do a scan. Now, I think that's where... And at the time that the incident is happening, that's about the time where it would try scanning the system. So... which it should have been doing anyway, but it wasn't. And I'm not positive of that because I do it so frequently manually, with my own thumb that I just don't even think about it. But I looked at the setting today and the setting is right. So I don't know. I turned it off for now to see if we can jump somewhere and not get that thing yoinking my cursor over to the other screen. And leaving it there and making me run into the sun all the time. Just kind of a bummer, right? It's a bummer. Because I don't throttle back. I don't ever throttle back, guys. I'm always 100%. I always go 100% forward at all times. I don't throttle back. So I know somebody's going to tell me, well, you can just throttle back. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to. I'm a pain in the ass, Commanders, is what I am, okay? I am not going to do it. So we got another care package, it looks like. Oh, boy, here we go. We got some conductors, some germanium, some boron, some technetium. Oh, technetium's good. Core dynamics composites, circuit switches, whatever the hell those are, memory chips, and motors, and electromagnets, and weapon components, and 250,000 credits. Holy spuckets, Commanders. We're going on a shopping spree. I'll tell you that right now. There's a shopping spree in my future. I'm like, wow, okay, that's some serious stuff. That's a lot of stuff. So And even I don't even think there is there even a power contact here. And if it is, do they even talk to me? There isn't even a power contact here, so I can't talk to the power contact here because there isn't one. I'm in Shin. I'm in the Founders World, so you have to be an elite in at least one thing in the game to get to this place. And I am multiple elites and multiple things because that's how I roll. So I get to come here, and this is where all the parts are and stuff. So we're going to take a look at, and actually I want to take a look at Highlander's T10 as well. I want to see what he's probably all Guardian though, and I probably won't go all Guardian. I'll go all Engineered because like I have lots of stuff. So I'm going to, yeah. You know how it is, Commanders. So like right now, actually, I've got some of the stuff on here. The only thing I haven't done yet, and I haven't done all the internals yet. I'm still thinking about that. I don't know if my shield's real good, but I'm gonna put. I got a bunch of. I'm gonna have to manufacture a bunch of shield boosters. That's gonna be a pain in my butt. Now I may use. I may or may not use Guardian hull stuff, but I don't really need it. I do need to use Guardian shielded stuff, so we will end up using that. These are not going to stay on here. I was going to make it an AX ship, but I have since decided that it's probably too late in the game to really bust this thing out. So I'm going to, I'm going to work on these, and I think I have even 2 more mounts coming. So I have 2-point defense. Yeah, I got one. I'm going to have one on the top and one on the bottom. Because this thing's going to either do bounty hunting or conflict zones or both. I don't know yet. If it does conflict zones, we might need to change out the front weapons a little bit, the forward batteries, just because in a conflict zone, I think it'll be harder to do it if your ship isn't moving. So, but bounties you can definitely do stationary. Let's see. So we can. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I did. I got these other 2 shield boosters. They're just, I've just had them forever and ever. I just want to reformat them and put them back on, you know. So, and I don't know if I need a heat sink or not. I doubt it, but yeah, I realize that there is one in voice attack as well, and they both. And that may have been when it worked, is when I had voice attack as well. But I'm not really interested in reinstalling voice attack at this time. It just, like I said, it just caused too many problems for me, especially being someone on stream that's talking constantly. She hears words that I don't want her to hear, and then she just does whatever that is. And then I end up running into, she throws me out of the spaceship or whatever. I'm sorry to the HCS guys, even though I'm a partner of HCS, I can't use it because it's throwing me out of the damn ship. Okay? And I'm not down. I'm not okay with that. So, now I got one more utility mount down here. Do I need another shield booster? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I need one more. So we'll go ahead and pick up another one. We'll just manufacture them all. I don't know if I want to do them all the same. I'm assuming that you maybe want a heavy duty or 2, and maybe then the rest to be just, all resistances. I'm sure there's people that have, much more deeper thoughts into this. And so we will, so 0A, let's get another 0A. Yeah, we gotta have another 0A.
Commander, I recommend you quit and then reopen outfitting once you have completed your module changes, in order for me to accurately track the stored modules.
Thank you. Okay, so we did go with the military composite. I'm sure it's 6 dozen one, half of the other, or whatever, or 6 1, 12 of the other, whatever it is. You know the saying. And then whether you can use reflective or military. I'm just going to go with military for right now. And then we're going to go with obviously the 8A power plant. Look at that. That thing's not even monstered yet, and it's just a beast. Look at that. 36 megawatts, man. That's some shiz. All right, licks. Happy Sunday to you, my friend. 07s. Good to see you. Just talking about this ship that I'm thinking about building here. I'm actually working on it. I'm going to look at a little bit at the power play stuff here in a little bit. I found some things that are even more Thargoid War-ish in this system, so I'm going to look at those a little bit because they actually have a graphical representation of stuff that we had in the Thargoid War. We just could never see it because they didn't show it to us, especially with the spire sites and the sphere of influences and stuff like that. Those are going to be important to the war efforts in power play going forward, and I'm going to look at them a little bit today, and then we can discuss. Or whatever. You guys can tell me I see it all wrong. But what I see it as is Spire Site in the Thargoid War has a Sphere of Influence, and if you clear the Spire Site, it removes or disables several systems that it has influence over. This one has the same kind of system. However, it's got a graphical representation. So this one will have Guardian Shield boosters for the shields, but because there is no human version of those, and then we'll see what we can do as far as if the shields ever run out, which, if I have it my way, they will never run out. But we're going to find out, Commanders. We got to see how we're going to do each one of these, and we'll work on that. But for right now, I know for a fact, like life support, that's a minor thing. We're just going to give it lightweight, stuff like that. So I can actually start doing some of that now. We can go ahead and do a couple of these things. So life support, that's a no-brainer. That's already pinned. We can go miscellaneous lightweight, and we should have enough stuff to do it. That's my story anyway, and I'm sticking to it. If I run out of stuff, well, then we run out of stuff. But we'll go as far as we can, Commanders. I don't think I'll run out of stuff. Never know. It's been a minute since I went and got more materials, except for yesterday. Yesterday I finished all my missions for this week. So now I have all 5 of my missions done for the week. I figured out I had to wait for a long time, but I finally got that signal source to come back, the power play thing stuff, and I got that to come back, and I went in there and I picked up all the carcasses, and then I just reset the instance and did it again because I was not going to wait again for that signal source to show up. But while I was there, I actually filled up on some stuff twice. I went to a material trader, traded because I needed some material that I needed. I traded all the stuff that I just collected to that, and then I went ahead and I went back out there again, and then just hit another high wake and just filled it up again. So it was like amazing. It was awesome. All right, so this one. Okay, so this only goes to 4, right? So that's it. So this one's done. Life support's done. Okay. We got our sensors. We're gonna probably need to go with long range on this. Which one does it? Okay, so I do have long range on here. So I think I'm gonna go with long range on this so that it can see pretty far. We want our murderous type 10. Yes. I will be looking at Cinder Block for some inspiration soon. Yes. I don't want to just start right out of the chute. Okay. I gotta pretend like I know what I'm doing, at least for a little bit. Okay, Highlander? Is that okay? Fake it till you make it, baby. Uh-oh. Something happened. Oh, again, something happened. Okay, she's dingling at me now. I don't know why she all of a sudden she just decided she's going to start dingling. That's the ED Copilot dingling. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't do it on the other one. It's doing it on this one. She's a happy little clam over there. Diddling, diddling, diddle-dee. Yeah, I can't even mimic it. Alright, well, we're going all in, baby. This thing's going to be able to scan so far, I'll be able to see Highlander where he's at work. And then, I don't know where Sarge is. So, Sarge liked something yesterday. But I think what I got today, Sarge might be interested in. We'll see. It's difficult right now because we don't know all the... So we have not found yet. And I'll be honest, I haven't really been looking that hard for them yet. But I need to find a group that does what AXI does and kind of puts things in perspective for you. I like that a lot. Like, I really appreciate the AXI guys. They just kind of they have a guy that does all the scouting and everything and goes and figures all this stuff out and then kind of points us in the direction, because you can only go so far each week in Powerplay. So you can't just wreck somebody's system in 1 week. You really literally have to take, I think the max is maybe 5 weeks that you would have to do something to get it to like wreck a system. But that would be assuming you had no pushback. So really figuring out where to push back or where to push forward or whatever. My guys are mostly aggressive, but if there's money to be had defending, they'll do that. So we would like offense more than defense, but we will see how that goes. So now the power plant, we're just going to monster the holy bejesus out of this thing. Let's just be real. There is no reason not to just give this thing the biggest power boost ever. Okay, so we're just going to work on that right now. Now we're obviously, the downside to all of this is that we're going to have to go to all these engineers and get all the special effects. And man, that's this thing. I'll tell you, I've only flown it outside a couple times, and yeah. GL, welcome on in. Yes, this is my new threat. I'm sitting in it. My new threat. This is me, my threat to the galaxy, not a threat in the galaxy. This is me. Never mind. You know what I mean. All right. So yeah, this T10 is my new threat. It's part of the secret sauce to the universe. Okay. A new threat indeed. Yes, this is a ship build and power play day. We're going to talk about some more stuff in power play. Maybe we'll go assault something. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this ship done in time today because it's got so many parts and pieces, and this is like a brand new build, and I have to G5 everything. Okay, I have to G5 everything. I see videos with people that have stuff at G2, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, no, this is not the way. Must G5 everything. It must be 100% out there just wrecking the universe, okay? And once it is, it's going to be, this thing's it's already going to be a monster. We'll look at how much power it's got right now. It's going to be off the chain, but once I do the monster, oof, that's bad. So you need to be able to call in those experimental effects. I'm really ticked that you can't do that. Maybe they'll fix that too someday. That'd be nice. Let's go ahead and look. Let's take a peek at the power right now. Okay, or that's not. Okay, there we go. Let's look at the power. Pitch roll, jump speed. That ain't it.
Did you know that in space, no one can hear your bad jokes? Maybe I should just keep them to myself.
Shield strength. Okay, it's not in there. Let's go down to here. Or internal. No, just look at it. There we go. Let's see. Overcharge. Great. Integrity. Power capacity. It's 50 now. It was 30 when I started. It's 50. It's over 50 now. That is a that's a big one. That's a lot of power, baby. I hope I can do this. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and go back to, we're going to do some more engineering. Okay. Now, I know this engineering stuff is like riveting. Okay, guys, trust me. You know how many ships I have? 30. What is that? Some ridiculous number of ships. I have over 30 ships, and most of them are fully G5 engineered. So, yeah, I know about engineering. Okay. So, there's no teaching moments there for me. Okay, I've already done it. Been there, done that a million frickin' times. All right, so now we got the power plant done. That's well, we got to do this. That can't not do this. Got to do the increased FSD range, and we are going to have cargo on this thing. So part of the this may or may not be helpful, but we're going to take cargo as well, and then we're going to be able to carry cargo. We're going to be able to pick up. You know, I know that Sergeant was talking about yesterday. He was saying that bodies drop, or the damaged escape pods and the regular escape pods drop in conflict zones, or actually it was high res, or sorry, what do they call that? A res site? Extraction site. That's what it is. And then, so that's true, but the drop rate's really low. So it's not really, it's not helpful for, you know, for your 5 missions a week. It's not helpful for that. And because you need to get it, you know, when I look at the 5 missions, you know, you need to be able to get in, get your mission done, get out. It's still going to waste your time a little bit, but when it's taken, like yesterday, it literally took me 6 hours to get 10 of the crates from that signal source that you're supposed to go to. So I wasn't too thrilled about that. I don't like that. I think they should drop more, and I did demonstrate that yesterday's video. That when you go to if you go to a high grade signal source for high grade materials, they dump them on you. That's what they need. I mean, they don't necessarily need to dump that many, but they could dump, you know, a couple handfuls. Be nice, you know, just enough to get you through your missions. That'd be amazing. You don't even have to pick them all up. You can pick up whatever you need and then go. I mean, I'm sure people will pick up more than that, but okay. So there we go. Now we got a fully charged FSD, but we still got to go get the experimentals for all these guys. So we're not out of the woods yet. We got a lot of work to do. And this is just the internals. I haven't even started on all the other crap yet. Some of them may already have stuff done. I don't know yet. So power plant sensors. Now sensors is just, okay, we got that. Sensors, life support, we already did that, right? Yep, we did that. Can't G5 a life support because I don't have the one engineer that's like 200 gazillion miles away that I don't want to go see. Now, it does give me an option for Guardian module. We'll get back to that. You don't necessarily need to put Guardian module support on human versions of ships. However, you could if you just wanted to have it, just in case a Thargoid pops out of nowhere. He won't melt your shields, but you know what I mean. I don't know that that's going to happen. Maybe. Who knows? We got to see. So these shield boosters, I'm going to do those last because that's the ones that's going to run. That's one of the things that'll run me out of stuff. Shield generator. Now this one's enhanced low power. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to consult the Highlander book of shield, bi-weave shield. I do not have. Apologize, commanders. I do not yet have prismatic, so it'll be a minute. Okay, just give me some time. I'll get prismatics on here eventually. Okay, but I don't let anything stop me from going forward. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go 7A thruster. Obviously, dirty drives is the way to go. There's no. I don't need any assistance figuring that one out. I already know. That's what my buddy Highlander would say. He would say, "I already know," and I already know too. So I'm gonna tell him. All right. So we're gonna do that. I did start a little bit early today, didn't I? I wonder where I keep wanting to call him Shrek. Where's Gunthric? Where's my buddy? Haven't seen him. Where's he at? I know he's still playing. He's doing bounty hunting. I think he went with Li Long Yui or whatever the hell he named. Kung Fung. I don't know what the hell his name is. Yeah, the guy that does the discounts everywhere. He's a good guy to work for, discounts wise. You can buy a lot of cheap stuff from him. That's where I used to buy all my stuff before I got into Shin. And there's places now with this Powerplay stuff, you're really going to have to start looking, Commanders, because with the bonuses that you get from some of these powers, you may actually be able to get stuff even cheaper, if not free. There's some, you know, some of them they don't even charge you for fuel and bullets and stuff, man. That's amazing. You know, I mean you think, you know, well, I've got tons and tons of money, but you know what? Over time, that stuff adds up. So you could save yourself a fortune. So we're 100% going with dirty drags on this thing. I'll have to go see the engineer, obviously. Get the rest. All right, what are we working on? Power distributors. Did I already do that one? No, I did not. Now, this is the one. Now, I should just do the normal charge enhance with... But, I mean, weapons enhanced might not be terrible, but I think I'm just going to go with this one. I'm just going to go with the standard charge enhanced power distributor, so super capacitors or whatever. So we're gonna roll with that for now, because this basically charges up everything. We do need shield support and we need gun support. So, yeah. So that's going to be a thing, right? So we're going to do that. We'll take a peek at some of this stuff and see what our buddy Highlander did, and then I'll determine from that if I'm in agreement with it, with his suggestions, and if I am, then I'll just copy him. I will just copy his build. What do you think of that, Commanders? Is that bad? No, because you cannot copyright a build. I remember back in the day, people used to get so mad if I put out a ship and didn't say who originally created it, like I would know. Like, who originally put that kind of build out, just because it couldn't possibly just make sense to more than one person. I'm just like, no, that's all me, buddy. But nowadays, I will purposely steal stuff from my buddies, and if they don't like it, they know we can get into a Discord fight if they want. But I'm still copying them. No, they actually like it when I copy their stuff. They think it's fun. Then they feel good that I listen to them, because they don't listen to me. Okay, like if I come up with something, they're just like, yeah, whatever. They just blow it off. But if they come up with something that's super important, that I pay attention to that. So that's how it works, Commanders. I'm just telling you, when you're in charge of a squadron, you'll understand. That's how this stuff works. Okay, what do I got left? I got shield generators. Yeah, the shield generator. Oh, yeah, I got to look at the shield generator. I got the engines, got the distributor. I think I got everything pretty much tuned up except for the... and that's going to be a long journey, guys. You know why? Because this thing's jump range is probably crap. Oh, actually, you know what I should put on here, too? I need to put on a booster in one of these 5 slots here. So I think I'm going to put it, because the biggest you can get is a 5. So I can, okay. So I can take, see, and I don't like wasting these slots. Like I'm going to put a fighter in this as well. But I haven't decided which one. If I want to go with I may go with a class 7 cargo here, right? Because I can, and I should have some.
I just realized something.
What?
If we were on Earth right now, we'd be stuck in traffic.
Wow. Actually, no, probably not today. Co-pilot, I don't think so. Oh, look at that freaking beast in 8E. All right, we're gonna go. Like, what the hell? I've got several of them, so I think I'm just going to transfer one over, even though it's 36 minutes. I don't need it right this second, so I'm going to be like, whatever, it's okay. And then, let's see. We can just go ahead and move this up, because that's where it's going to go. Right? When it gets here, when the 7 gets here, I'll just put that there. The 6, I think, is where my fighter hangar will go. Is this it? Yeah, I have one. Okay, we're going to put that in. We're going to take it. Okay, there it is. We're going to do a 60 fighter hangar. What does that have in it? Let's see what kind of... Do I have any... Okay, so I've got 2 javelins. I think I'm going to swap those out, though, for something different. At least one of them. I'm going to do one of them with a Condor. Because Condor does multi-cannons. So we're going to run with that, I think, on this one. This is a Condor. Now, there's different ones. Okay, hold on. I got to find the one with the multi-cannons. Okay, multi-cannon times 2. And it does chaff. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got to love those. Beam lasers, heat sinks. Why is there F's? F's and G's. I don't understand. There's those damn... There's them little Taipan looking things. That one does pulse. That one does plasma. Oh, God. That's actually... Shouldn't plasma just be like wrecking ships with... Because plasma... I don't think there's much of a defense for plasma. Yeah. Well, we'll run with the multi-cannons. They don't ever run out of bullets, so... Beams, multi-cannons. Let's try that. All right, we're gonna buy that. Hey, Stone, welcome on in. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Fixed and gimbaled. Oh, there's different. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Let me just see what it... I don't care if it's fixed or gimbaled. It's a freaking computer. This one's got... How do you tell which is which here? So this is... Yeah, I'm looking at the Condor. I'm looking at multi-cannon. Okay, I see it. Okay, so this is a fixed multi-cannon. Right? That's a beam laser. This is chaff. I think it's just going to be fixed. I don't think there is a... Let me see if there is. I don't see one. Oh, there's the Taipans. Little shits. Let's see. The fighter. So, pulse. Plasma. That plasma's got to be cool, right? And that's got to be good. Because plasma, there's really not much defense against that. That I remember. Plasma. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll go with what we got for now. Multi-cannons. It's going to be the computer flying it anyway, so it's not going to be me. If I'm going to fly one, I'd put gimbaled on it because I can't hit the broadside of a barn. But I do have another slot, but I already have a ship in there. So I do have a Javelin in there already. That's a Guardian ship. So we'll leave it in there. That way, if I got to get out and fly around, then we can do that. That might be fun, actually. I think I can actually fly, too. Yeah, have that fighter and then me as well, which could be interesting. Could be fun. All right, so where were we? What was I looking at? We need to go... We're going to go over and we're going to look at... don't tell him that I'm doing this, okay? So don't tell Highlander I'm going to go sneak a peek at his build. So shh. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that I'm going to do that. ED Copilot. There we go. All right, so let's get that out of here. Let's go to Inara. So you guys see how you guys saw the secret sauce there. That's how I make my thumbnails. Let's go over to Inara. We'll go over to Squadron. And we gotta find him. Where's he at? Highlander. He's right here. Look. Let's go get him. All right, we're gonna look at his. We're gonna dig right into his hangar. Okay. Oh, look at that cinder block. That's the guy. Dad damn. This guy's got a lot of... Every goddamn ship is blue in here. This guy's an Azure fan, boy. I'll tell you what. All right. So this is cinder... Hey, mine's the same color. Hey. That wasn't intentional, Islander. I didn't know yours was purple. All right. So now we're going to look at... Reinforced fast charge. Mine was at a low power, so we may change that shield generator to a reinforced. We'll see. Shield cell banks, rapid charge, boss cells. Is that a good one? Do you guys know about that one? Because I'm gonna have a lot of shield cell banks on here. So the reinforcements, he's just got all. There's literally zero. There's literally zero of anything else but shield reinforcements, and then obviously in the optional, he also has. Oh, he has shield cell banks. I don't think I'm going to use shield cell banks, to be honest. I don't want to deal with it. Because I'm not going to do frontal assault. Well, if I was doing frontal assault, I might, but I think I'm just going to try to make this thing ridiculously strong and hope for the best. So, bi-weave shield generator, reinforced. That might be the way to go. I still don't know yet. I already have one on the ship, so I'm going to look at it. We'll see what it looks like later. Burst lasers. Oh, he's got all turreted as well. He's got, well, except for these. This is a fixed fire. It's not even, it's not turreted. He's got some control over what he's shooting at. I'm not necessarily looking for that. I'm looking for, I'm going to go a little different route, but I'm going to use mostly burst lasers. And I think I'm kind of a big fan of burst lasers now, guys. I've been converted to a burst laser man. I never really liked burst lasers before, but I've kind of started falling in love with them a little bit. So you guys be quiet now. Do not tell Highlander that I'm over here sneaking peeks at his builds, okay? That's another blessing of being in a squadron. You can do this. Now, if you guys are on inara.cz, you need to get on it. If you haven't been on it yet, you need to get on it now, because it's like one of the best resources in the game, especially for finding stuff. And that's what we need, commanders. We need to find stuff. Okay? Are you guys listening to me? Are you guys listening to me? All right. So we're going to find stuff. Now, so as soon as that other thing turns up, we got to start working on these shields. What did we say his shields are? His shields are. I don't know that I want to put a chaff launcher on anything. I don't think I'm going to need that. Burst. Okay, so I need to find, where is his, okay, so his shield reinforcement. Isn't that, what, okay, what's in that, what's in his, where are those at? Core internals. Utility mounts. Okay, isn't that where all my shield reinforcement is? Why does he have, oh, okay, because these are, okay, these are Guardian ones. Okay, so he doesn't show his shields, but he should have 6 of whatever it is he's working on. So I don't see them here, but so I'm not sure which shields he goes with, what he does. But I'm probably going to just keep it simple to start with, and just do the ones that are already pretty much on here, which is the there's a lot of, I do have a heavy duty. I have one heavy duty with super caps, but the rest are like resistance augmented. I think I'm going to stick with a lot of those. I might do another thermal resistant shield booster. I don't really care about that too much, and I don't care about double braced. These are old ones that I made.
I heard the Alliance is now selling bumper stickers, but say honk if you love peace and quiet.
And then this one is nothing yet. Okay. So what I'll probably do is maybe I'll do a heavy duty on the end, and then do the rest resistance augmented. G5 them all the way, and then I don't know what's the, and if I can do super caps on everything, which it looks like, at least right now it looks like I can. That's disgusting how big those are. Okay, so yeah, so but I know burst lasers are pretty pretty good. I might do at least one thermal vent laser just to keep the ship cool if it needs it. Because I don't plan on using heat sinks. So let's do that. All right, so that's where we're at, commanders. Let's see what we got as far as shield boosts. This one, if anything's going to run me out, it's going to be this or the guns, one of the two. There are a lot of damn guns on here, bros. Okay. All right, so let's go with... and I did, you know what I did? I pinned burst. God, I'm good. I only did that because I needed to the other day, and so now my burst is pinned, so I can definitely do burst lasers all day. All right, so shield boosters. There. Okay, yes, we have some. Okay, I definitely, let's see what we've got pinned. I don't know. Okay, so resistance augmented. Okay, we're not going to do that on that one. I think that one I'll do heavy duty. I'll do 2 heavy duties and then the rest resistance augmented. I think that's what I want to do. And if I have to adjust it later, then I will, to, you know, so it doesn't take as much power. But I don't want to use efficient and stuff like that if I don't have to. I want distance on everything. I want far away, okay? I want to be able to sit in one spot and shoot at everything and not move. That's what I want to do. That's my whole, it's my whole goal in life right now, commanders, okay? All right? It's a, you know, it may not work out. We'll find out. If I get blowed up, I get blowed up. All right, so now we've got, okay, so the rest of them, though, I do need resistance augmented. So let's go ahead and get those. Let's go ahead and see what we got as far as shield boosters. Yes, you missed everything. You missed the secrets of the universe, Commander. And 07 to you there, Dino. All right, so this one needs to be redone. So we're just going to redo this one because, yeah. Because we can. Oh, we're going to run out of phosphorus. Can you believe that? That's not even cool. I'm going to have to go see the damn... We might run out. Yeah, we're going to run out of phosphorus today. Today is going to be a phosphorus day. Okay, commanders? Let's see. We need phosphorus for every single thing on here. That's ridiculous. But phosphorus is a low. So we shouldn't need any more after this one. And then let's see, we got, yeah, this one we're fine. But phosphorus is looking a little bleak. We need more phosphorus, guys. Can somebody go get me some phosphorus, bring it over real quick? That'd be great. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. All right, let's see. Oh man, I just was at a place that said that there was supposed to be Imperial shielding there. That's not a problem. We get that pretty fast too. See, that's what I said, Commander. Sometimes I can just burn through these ships, but then there's times where, you know, I start running out of a little bit of stuff. And unless they're giving it to me in the war, you know, eventually I have to go find what I need to. All right, so back. I know I was going to get some Imperial. I tried to get Imperial shielding yesterday, and I couldn't find it. So that's that one. I don't know if we can get through a second one. Let's see if we can get through a second one here. I don't know. We're not going to get through this. But well, at least we know what we want. Okay, that's what we want. We want that one. I don't think I can. Ooh, I can go one more. That's about going to do it. Okay, we're done. We need phosphorus now. All right. So we're done with those for now until we just load up on some phosphorus. And then what else? So I always do the shield FSD. I always do that one first because that one's like the most biggest pain in the patootie. So we usually do that. Now, I could chase down phosphorus with this ship. But you know, we could also just go visit. We can go visit Felicity. Okay, she's like the first engineer you unlock. So we'll go visit her first. And I guess we'll take this ship, even though... yeah, well, we have to. Because the FST doesn't come out. So I can't pop it into another ship. So we're just going to go find Felicity over here on the map. And this will give us a chance to test our ED Copilot. See if me turning off that one setting will help. I'm hoping. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's all pray, commanders. Can we all pray that the ED Copilot will stop misbehaving? Do you think that would be a thing? But all right, so we're looking
Setting
at 4
course for
jumps.
Desiat. We will
not
reach
bad
our
for a
destination
T10,
in
huh?
4 jumps.
Okay. This thing's slow, guys. Don't get too excited. We're not going anywhere real fast today. No, Dino, I'm just building a T10 for bounty hunting and conflict zones of human. So you didn't miss a whole lot. I've been talking a little bit about Powerplay. I'm going to talk about Powerplay a little bit more in a little bit.
Did you forget to bring fighter crew along with us, Mon Capitan?
Yeah, usually if you look at my thumbnails, you can kind of tell where I'm going, okay? Doesn't matter what the title says, because the title, you know, as a YouTuber, I use this thing called vidIQ. It tells me when my title or my titles suck really bad. So sometimes it gives you recommendations. It gives you really good recommendations. Well, that it thinks are good based on, you know, whatever algorithms it has. So sometimes I just let it name it. Now this particular title today, I didn't do that yet, but what I usually do is after the stream, I'll look at that again. Oh, baby, I feel like I'm into honey, flying through honey. This thing is massive, dude. This thing is a truck. All right, we're getting out of here. I hope I got everything. Do I have a fuel scoop on this thing? I think I do. Yeah. Let's find out. I think we do. If we don't, this could be a long day, commanders. I think I remember to put it. I'm not done building this thing yet. Obviously, it's kind of in shambles. Okay, we're just trying to get through this. Okay, we do have some AX multi-cannons on here just in case the Thargoid comes and just assaults us for no reason. We're going to be able to take him out. This thing's got big AX multi-cannons, so it's going to have to be. If it's a scout, they're not even going to be alive long enough to know what happened. It's just okay. Let's see if it. Hey.
We're now 3 jumps from
It didn't do it. All right. Yay. I found it. Come on. Tell me there's a fuel. Tell me I left the fuel scoop on there. Son of a gun. I didn't leave the fuel scoop on there. I'm so mad at myself. You know I need a fuel scoop for this stuff. Okay. Well, we're still going to try it. We're going to try it. Let me see. Let me just look at the map. I think it was okay. I think we had enough gas to get there. Yeah, we're fine. We're okay. I just forgot to I forgot to keep the fuel scoop on there. No, I know. It's crazy talk, right? How could fear possibly forget something? It is a mystery, commanders, to me as well. Okay, so coming in hot. This thing is slow. So, yeah, I'm actually going to show you as much as I can today on this, and you know. Like I said, we're going to talk about Powerplay a little bit more. I'm going to get into a little bit more detail, but I want to work on this right now. And then, you know, because it's kind of a fun day. If you guys got any things you want to talk about or any questions you want to ask me, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you're new, I'll give you an 07. Okay? All new people get 07.
We're now 2 jumps from Desiat.
We're only 2 jumps away, commanders. My God, this thing is just... Holy spuckets, man. I'm used to driving them little, you know, Python Mark IIs and Mandalays, man. This thing is like, whew. Oh, you know what? And I'm not even scanning now that I know that I have to do it myself. All these shield boosters are off? Why is all these shield boosters off? Hey, you guys turn on. Oh, we don't need those on. Well, we can turn them on. There should be no reason anything should be turned off. See, look at all this stuff you got to go through. Cargo hatch, don't really care. We will need that, so we're going to turn that on. Not right now, we won't, but later. Fighter hangers on, everything's on. So look at the power. We're doing great on power right now. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I need my D-scan. Holy spuckets. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down here we got a 2. Okay, that's all we need right now. We're not really ready for that yet. All right, D-scan. All right, so now we're gonna jump. All right, we got to scan, guys. We got to scan. Hey, it's working again. I don't know what happened there. Why the auto scan is not functioning at the moment. It was set right because my secondary is usually where I have my D-scanner.
Jumping to sickle.
So it was set right. It just, for whatever reason, it's malfunctioning. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if I call the ED Copilot guy, he would be more Razafraz or whatever. He would be more than happy to help me out.
We're now one jump from Desiat.
I'm not sure what that's about there. Yeah, that sounds good. We're going to see Felicity right now, so I'm not going to get into all that. I end up, I do these builds and then I test them, see if I like them. I don't necessarily build them optimal. Like, I don't build them based on,
Jumping to
pretty much what anybody else says. I might get ideas from other people, but I usually will pick my own. Unless there's some compelling reason that it has to be another way, then I will just go with what I want. And if I like it, then I'll keep it. If I don't, then I'll change it out. But I try to at least imagine in my head what's the right thing to do. And then I go with that. And
this was our target destination. What's next, Commander?
Working right. Yay, I love it.
We were last in this system 70 days, 18 hours, and 28 minutes ago. This is our 6th visit.
There is also an auto scanner in...
There is a potential for improvised components in this system, Commander.
There is another way to do it through voice attack, but like I said, I'm not putting voice attack back on. So. Okay. Well, we can give this thing a little SEO try. Let's give it a try. Ooh, look at that sucker go. Good sakes. Oh, boy, this thing just... Woo! Oh, man, I almost ran out of fuel. I gotta be careful. Temperature critical. You ain't kidding, honey. That thing got hot quick. This thing is not for long. I would need a heatsink if I was gonna do that, for real. Augmented, yeah, so he's got all his shield boosters are augmented level 5. Okay. Yeah, yeah, he's just not updated, so. He gets what? Trend? What does trend mean? Dino, slow down. You need to slow down and type correctly, okay? Because I can't read the Dino language. Okay, so here we go. Turned. Okay, turned. Okay. Just slow down a little bit, buddy. Just take your time. Reread what you're typing in, and then hit enter. Hit send once you know it's good. Okay. That'll save us both a lot of heartache today. I love you to death, man, but you're killing me sometimes. All right, here we go. Okay, we're coming up, man. This ship, this thing is no joke, man. It's just, this thing is just, you just can feel it, because I use a joystick. You can just feel it, how hard, how hard this girl works when she wants to turn. All right, you just feel it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're coming in hot, boys. All right, we are there. We are there. Let's go. Let's head on in. Come on, don't you go. You better slow down.
Approaching body 6A. This one's a rocky body.
It's a rocky
Gravity
body.
is 0.09 G.
I love that.
Surface temperature is minus 144 degrees Celsius.
That's a lot of Celsius. That's all I can tell you, commanders. All right. So this will eventually, this ship, once I get it done, it will be for power play. So we'll use it for that. I'm just trying to make it a viable situation right now, and then we'll, that way we can go. Because we don't, we don't have that many human-built ships. We have a few, but I mean, as far as AX goes, I got way more AX ships built. Oh, you know what I put on here though? That is good. Watch
Cleared
this.
to land at pad number 8, Commander.
Oh, yeah, this big beast. I do not want to land this thing. This will take you all day just to get it on the ground. Beef. Where's the beef? When you say where? Yeah, see, I already had it decorated for Thargoid and everything, and it's like now I got to change all the decorations. It's just one of those days, commanders. All right, we're gonna go here. Then we'll go get some. What did I need? What was that materialize out of? Yeah, I know it's raw, so we'll just go the raw and we'll find it. We'll figure it out. All right, all we're doing here is we're just getting a special, and we're gonna fill up on gas, and then we're gonna get out of here.
We have docked at Farseer Inc. Don't forget to pick up crew if you are planning on using the fighter later.
No, I'm not using the fighter today. At least not yet. Maybe later. Nope. We need this. FSD. Increased range. And then we need an experimental on that. And we're going to go ahead and roll with Math Manager. Dink. Okay, we're good. Now this thing should even get a little bit better jump range. Even empty should. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to look up. We're going to go over here. We're going to go to data. And we're going to look up search nearest. All right, search nearest. And we're going to look for. Now, this is not where we're at. We're in D. There it is. Deceit, whatever the hell it is. And we want a mat trader, right? So we need a mat trader. And then we're going to search that. And there's one right here at Zon, the Zohan. Do not mess with the Zohan Enterprises, okay? So we'll go ahead and go see him. You know, I'm not doing this systematically, guys. I just make this stuff up as I go along. Yep. So now we want to look in there. And we want to go to the Zon Enterprise. So we're ready to go.
Setting course for Senesanino. Just a single jump away. We'll be there in no time.
Yeah. We'll be there in no time, guys. You guys ready? We're going to be there in no time. No time. And then at the one, yeah, right about after that, once we get what we need for the shield boosters, I'll probably show you some of this.
Did you forget to bring fighter crew along with us, Commander?
No, I didn't. I'm not bringing her out today. That girl cost me a fortune. All right. Oh, so this thing, okay, so we're going to have to do the old... We're going to have to do the SCL. Excuse me, commanders. Goodness, a little sneeze. All right, let's go. Let's get out of this. Wow. Now we're out there. All right, we're moving on in. We're going over to John Cena's place. Okay. We're gonna go do that. So we're gonna do that. The secret sauce. So yeah, secret sauce, man. Well, you know, I gotta let people get time to settle in. You know, you can't just go laying it out there. If I do it right at the beginning of the video, everybody would miss it, and then I'd have to answer the same questions 15 times. So this way, may or may not work out. We don't know, but at the same time, we're gonna build the ship because we need this. We need this ship to go kill Yuri. You know.
Well, this is the system you wanted to visit.
It sure
Where
is.
to now, Commander?
Right over there. Just take me over there.
This is a good candidate system for high-grade emissions.
There's stuff I forgot to put
We may
on
find proto-heat radiators, proto-light alloys, or proto-radiolic alloys here.
Interesting.
Body Senecinino 9B in this system has remaining biological scans of interest to
I do
you,
have a collector
Commander.
limit on there.
We can make around 20.75 million credits, scanning 5 of 5 species there.
Okay. That's that exobiology stuff, right? Blech. Nope. Not a thing. It's just not a thing, guys. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This thing, hitting the gravity well on this thing, that's got to be just a nightmare. Okay, come on. Oh man, this thing is so slow. You do not want to hit gravity wells in this thing, Commanders. I'll tell you that right now. If you have not ever flown a T-10, it is an experience. I'm doing it so you may not have to, because this thing is not a great experience. It is an experience, though. Do not fly the Mandalay and then fly this. You will not understand, okay? That's all I can tell you. God dang, this thing turns slow. I got it full turn, you know, and it's not even hanging. It's like, how about no? How about you just turn as slow as we want you to? Your doctor's only 16? Is that what you said, Dino? Your doctor's young. How'd she get a doctorate that young? That seems really... Is she hot? Had to ask. You know, you wait a couple of years, you might be able to get a date. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Well, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But we're not going real fast. Here we go. This thing has it leaves you wanting. I'll tell you that right now, Commanders. Wanting to go faster. Come on, Big Bertha, let's go.
Displaying station fact.
Alright, well, it's still working okay. We're not having any more problems, so I think we fixed her. Thank God. Which one's where's the front door in this place? Which way is it spinning? Oh, this one? Okay, I think we're over there. Yeah, there we go. I think I found it. Oh my God. Look at that. Ooh, look at that power. This thing is so ridiculously slow, baby. Alright, here we go. Let's get a request in. Because God knows it's going to take 10
entry
minutes
clearance
to
granted.
get over there.
Synchronizing with starport entry protocol.
So yeah. Let's get these materials that we need. And I may need more down the road, but you know. If you try to do everything at once in one swoop, I know a lot of my friends used to do that. It takes you 2 hours of planning, and then you're still gonna take you a whole bunch of time to get everything you need. So it doesn't matter. Just do it however you want. I like to do it all crazy so that it breaks up the monotony of what I'm doing. You know, because this is not like part of the fun. This is like one of the least fun parts of the whole game. That's why nobody does it. A lot of people. That's why you see all these ships flying around with no engineering on them.
We have docked at Zahn Enterprise.
Okay.
This is our first visit to the station, Commander.
Right, so we should be able to talk to a trader
Don't
here.
forget to pick up crew if you are planning on using the fighter later.
And then we should be able to see Contacts and material trader. And then we should be able to figure out which one it is that we need. Look at that. Phosphorus. This is going to be real easy because we got tons of technetium. Hey. Okay. Come on. Gimme. It won't take much at all. There we go. Now I'm full. Okay. So you can check them all while we're here.
Phosphorus,
like if
Commander.
you just wanted to check them all. Just make sure you got everything. This, you know, because you can fill this up.
Chromium now at 97.2%, Commander.
You don't always need to do this, but you can. A lot of this stuff gets full because all
we just hit 99.5% full on molybdenum.
Yeah, on whatever. So this one, here's another one. I could just go ahead and fill this one up too while we're at it. And this.
Vanadium now at 99.2%, Commander.
Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, that was a lot. Niobium was down there.
We're now full of niobium.
Yeah. Totally full of niobium. So I just like to check them all whilst I'm here. Because, you know, because you can. Okay. Hey,
we
dual.
just hit 98.4% full on zirconium.
Come on in, F7 to you. Yeah, the care packages are nice because they're nicer than the Thargoid ones. The Thargoid ones, the care packages would come in your email, and the minute you open your email, if you didn't have room for something, it'd throw it out. With the Powerplay, it gives you the care packages, and if you don't, and it actually gives you way more materials than the Thargoid one did. Thargoid War was completely like level 5 of all the raw, or sorry, level 4 raw, level 5 manufactured and all that. So, you know, so those were, that's all you got from there. This one, this Powerplay one actually gives you on foot materials. I found out yesterday. I didn't even know. So that's nice. I'm just loading these up because I can.
97.6% full on arsenic, Commander.
All right. So I think we're good on most everything else. Oh, this tungsten don't look good. What's up with the tungsten? You want to give me some tungsten? I need some tungsten, man. There we go. That's what I like to see.
We're now full of tungsten.
You're damn right we are. It's not all we're full of, right? Yeah, and if you can't in the care packages, if you can't take all
now at 98.8%.
If you can't take it all, it stores it for you. It keeps it. Like I said, the only downside to that is it's possible that you could just have a gazillion of those things laying around. I don't know, like if at some point if it'll merge, you know, a bunch of packages into one, or if they'll give us the option to just throw them away, or what's going to go on there. Yeah, I want the bigger care package. Yeah, I ranked up 2 ranks yesterday, so I was pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and make sure. I'm just checking these while I'm here, commanders, because you know it's important. It's
Sulfur
important
now
that
at
I'm
96.7% full. We're now full of manganese.
Ooh, that was a lot on that one. All right. Okay.
We just hit 99.5% full on cadmium.
I feel like iron we need to do. Oh, look at all that selenium. I never have this much selenium. This is insane.
98.7% full on iron, Commander. We're now 99.2% full of zinc.
Come on. All right. All right. We're good.
Tin now at 99%
Tin is
full.
important. Tin is one I use all the time. All right. So that's good. I think we're good. Did I fill them all? I think I filled everybody up. Except for this carbon don't look good. Why is this carbon not looking good? Because it didn't. And then
we just hit
vanadium?
96.7% full on carbon.
Okay, we don't need that. And niobium's probably full. Cancel. Cancel. I'm sure niobium's full. Just check it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I think we're all good, boys and girls. I think we got everything we need as far as raw materials. Yeah, I love those little care packages. I have some. I have some that are already, like I'm full on a lot of stuff. Like obviously raw materials, unless it's level 4. I've already got it. I just filled them all up. So that's not a thing anymore. I don't got to worry about that. So we'll see. So just for the funsies, let's go ahead. I'm going to look at this. Give me a minute. Let me take a little quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about a little bit more about Powerplay whilst we're over here at Zone.
Vortex Squadron rises, power in our hands. 2301, control the horse's lands. Fighting threats, humanity's call. Guns for hire, we will never fall. Independent pilots, strength the match. Join the cause, destruction dispatch. Victory in our grasp. Terror reigns, crushing all our lanes. With the fight, chaos and light. Blood-soaked skies, scream of the night. Merciless wrath, fear ignites. Vortex Squadron, bring the light. Oblivious of steel, hearts of flame. Endless battle, death the game. Unyielding force feeds in the fray. Vortex Squadron leads the way. Mercenaries grim, take no prisoners. Enemies fall, faces sinister. Guns blazing, night turns red. Shadows rise, countless dead. With the fight, chaos and light. Blood-soaked skies, scream of the night. Merciless wrath, fear ignites. Vortex Squadron, bring the light. Chaos and might, blood-soaked skies, scream of the night. Merciless wrath, fear ignites. Vortex Squadron, bring the light.
Alrighty then, back. Alright guys, did you like my jam? That was a good song. Vortex Squadron song. That's the Vortex Squadron anthem, man. So, what I was getting at earlier is that I'm having a power bar. Well, not a power bar, but a granola bar. When you're looking at Powerplay, okay, if you're looking at it on the galaxy map, you got to light this thing up, right? So, now right now, everything's selected, blah, blah, blah. The places that we're mostly going to be interested in from the Vortex Squadron perspective is the contested systems for her. Okay. So, actually, hold on. Let me toggle all the powers. Toggle them. There we go. So, actually, I'm nowhere near. So, let's go over there. All right. So, we're here now. But you can see all these places that say that they're, I think it's the circle. Yeah, it's the circle. And then there's also in some places there's actually the swords above it. So that's usually where there's actual, a combat going on. But if you wanted to say whatever, if you want to attack something or you want to help it, you can see on each system here, that we are not in combat per se, but we are against Dent and Patriots in this system over here. CD 47990, right? So technically, if we want to help that system, which we're almost fully in control state right now, and there is the swords under there, and there is the swords under here. So we definitely can go there and find places to fight. Okay. These are the places you want to fight. Obviously, I don't know. I haven't actually been to one yet, but I'm assuming that you don't have to. It doesn't ask you whose side you're on. I think it knows because you're in a power, right? So if you want to go fight, you do that. But if you don't want to fight, there's all these other things you can do. You can transport power play commodities. You can do bounty hunting, which is fighting. You can collect escape pods. You can transfer power association and political data. And you can do hollow screen hacking to help our cause, right? So we could go do that. And then that way, you're getting to do what you want. Okay, I'm just talking for my group individually, because they're the ones that are going to ask me about this. So you can do what you want, and it helps the power at the same time, right? That's what you want to do. So if you're into any of these things, now of course if you're Denton and you want to do the same thing but for him, right? And then it'll bump up these numbers, and once this number crosses this threshold, if it does it in a week, then next week we will be at a different. This will no longer be unoccupied. This will be occupied, at least exploited. Here's the part that gets a little tricky. Is if you turn on the tactical view, like right now that place has no sphere of influence, but it does have this guy and this guy. So this guy, I'll bet you it covers him. Right? No, or not. This one does not, but this one probably maybe does. I don't know why I'm not seeing the bubbles. I'm not seeing the bubbles. So to help that system, you would have to do other stuff. But I'm just trying. I don't know why I don't see it. But this fortified system should have influence over that area. And then that way, when this gets, taken over, then we will have more influence there. And then we can continue, if we wanted to, into the next several weeks, we could continue moving it up to the next thing and the next thing. Like right now, there is no, this place I was looking at here is fortified, but this one is not. Yeah, exactly how they tell them. So why don't okay, so there's a reason why I'm not seeing that bubble, but I do see the ring. So there's a ring here that once this one's exploited or taken over, it should have a sphere of influence as well. But the one bigger influences here are Denton. Okay, so Denton actually has a whole. I think that's his. Yeah, we're deep into Denton territory because that's his stronghold. That's his headquarters. You can't assault the headquarters, but you could certainly assault everything around it. But they're going to be stronger because of the influence that this one has. And it may not be showing me that because I'm not a member of his group. Let me see if I can find one that actually shows.
Setting course for Nyo Lang O. We will reach our destination in 4 jumps.
Not going to Nyo Lang O. But this fortified area, this one should have a pretty good sphere of influence. You can see it down here, but I'm just not seeing the bubble part. I'm not sure why I don't see the bubble part. But you can see the line. So you can see kind of where it goes. And so the more you want to help, like if you want to help fortify this up to a stronghold, then you could come here. You'd have to do, it wants power play commodities. So you'd have to deliver power play commodities here would be the main thing you would want to do here. But for us, I think for the Vortex Squadron, mostly we're going to be looking for contested areas because that's more, see how this one connects to that one? So this one, if we take it, of course, this one is also, in range of it, and that's why we're contesting for it right now. But if we take it, then we'll gain more influence. We'll gain more influence in the galaxy. Now, I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know what it means to have a whole bunch of influence in the galaxy, except maybe, cheaper stuff. I would think, cheaper stuff, some people give away, free repair, reload, rearm, refuel, all that. Some people give discounts on equipment. So if you're buying a lot of equipment like I do all the time, it would be good for me. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll be honest, there's only a couple of our guys that actually do foot. Well, maybe half of them do foot stuff. The other ones I don't even want to do foot stuff. So I don't do massacre missions for a couple of reasons. One is that Anarchy systems, if they're run by a player faction, it jacks them all up. And it's hard to combat that because they can't see you. If they knew where you were and they could come and kill your ass for messing up their reputation in the system, I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, okay, now we know where they're at, so let's go kill them. But that's not the case, is it? Yeah, so that's the biggest thing that we would be interested in, I think, is just the we're going to look for expansion would probably also come with stuff, but I think what my boys are going to want to go for is these contestant systems. And then just fight against whoever, because those are legal too. Like you shouldn't get bounties or notoriety doing that. And obviously we will at some point, I'll go over and look at one. To get a full, look at what's going on there and just kind of make sure that that's where we're at. So this so also undermining, reinforcement, probably don't care about. Resist, undermining. This is probably contested as well. So if somebody's coming and they're trying to, because you can try and take over any system, but if it's not connected to another system, it's going to be weak. It'll be easily returned to the owner, right? Or the original owner. If you do it, if you step your way there, though, like this Rugi, whatever, this one's like in range of a bunch of our stuff. So we could definitely assault that one, and let's see what we'd have to do. Yeah, if we want to undermine it, see how the arrow goes the other way now. If we wanted to undermine them, we would have to transport commodities. We couldn't just go over there and kill everything. So my guys like to kill everything. So the best place I think for them is going to be contested systems. And then that way they can do it legally, and and you can do bounties, you can do all kinds of stuff there. And then that way you won't get into trouble. I think the biggest problem that we run into is that, I want to attack. I like attacking fortifieds, but, there's a info on this one. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you, Stone Gunner. 07 to you for telling me that. Didn't know. All right. What, you can do all these things. Sorry. Scroll. Who does that? Who even scrolls? Come on. All right. Sorry. My bad. Thank you for that tip. See, I learned something today too. Don't forget to scroll, commanders. Scrolling is your friend, okay? Thank God Gunner's here. I mean, this guy's stoned and he still knows more than I do. So that's good. All right. So that's basically it, guys. That's where you want to focus your efforts if you want to continue doing killing. Obviously, I know. Everybody just wants merits. But at some point, you're going to run out of the whole merit thing. Is not going to be important anymore. You know what's going to be important after that? Killing everything that moves. All right? And that's where you're supposed to. So they're speeding that part up, the whole merit thing. And you should technically be able to just do whatever it is you like to do and get gobs and gobs of merits. And they're purposely trying to fix it so that no activity is more important than another. Meaning, commanders, we don't all have to go hunt rares for the rest of our lives, okay? Sorry. Sorry about that, commanders. All right, so, yeah, so that's what should happen. Now, I'm not saying that's happening perfectly right now, but that's where they're going with it, all right? They're going to try to make it to where everything is just as viable as the next. So, and we don't need to play it like we played Powerplay 1. The other thing is I don't remember in Powerplay 1, they didn't have any cool systems like this where you can literally see what's going on in each spot. Like this is a fortified. I can tell you right now, that's one of our strongholds. This is our headquarters, and that cannot be assaulted. So no matter what, you can kill everything else. You just cannot kick a power out of the game. I don't think they would ever do that. It's the same kind of thing they had with the BGS. Originally, you could kick powers out of their own systems, but they made it eventually down the road. They fixed that because we actually did that to the Salty Dog crew or whatever. We kicked them out of their system. They couldn't even get back in. But they weren't really using it either, so it really wasn't that big a deal. But they were pretty popular back then, and everybody was like, oh, we like them. You know, we tried to do a whole, lore thing and story thing, how we kicked them out of their system, but nobody would talk about it because they're like, oh, no, we're friendly with them here. It's like, well, yeah, but it's still news. It's something happened, something major. That really pissed me off, to be honest. Anyway, enough of that. But anyway, so you can see through here, but the ones I think we're going to be totally interested in are these ones that are contested, possibly expansion, and possibly unoccupied. So those are the three ones you guys kind of want to look for. And you can tell those by the circle, okay? So if it's got a circle, there's a possibility there is a battle going on there, or will be, or could be. But you could do bounty hunting right here. Look at that. You can do all this stuff. And I know all my guys know how to do all this stuff. They're just looking for the one that does the most. They're fixing that, guys. So just do what you got. Just do what you want to do. Do what you love. Don't worry about, because I'll tell you right now, they're watching too. So if you guys find something and you start bragging about it, or you start doing it over and over and over, they're watching that. They're watching their little meters or whatever. And then the minute they figure out that you're doing the same thing over and over and over and it pays more than everything else, they're going to go, yep, and it's gone. They've already done it like 15 times, right? Rares, golds, all that, whatever it was, all of it's gone. Okay? They fixed it all. So get with the program, boys. This is like the Thargoid War. It's much more like the Thargoid War than I even imagined. I don't know how you see that sphere of influence thing. Let me pop back over this one. I'm trying to figure out, how do you see that? Okay, so she's selected, and then this is selected. Now if let's just light up everything. Okay, got everything lit. I just don't see the bubble thing. How do you see the bubble thing? Strategic view. Where's the bubble? Is it just so big I can't see it? I just don't know. I don't know how to get the little bubble. How do you get the little bubble thing to come up? Because you're supposed to be able to highlight one of these and then see where its sphere of influence is. Now I'm able to see the dotted line. That's basically where the bubble would be, but I'm not sure why I don't see the bubble. I mean, I'm like in Ultra Graphics. I don't know what the hell.
Warning, the ship's coffee supply is running low. Repeat, the ship's coffee supply is running low. This is not a drill.
Okay, thank you. Can't believe Stone Gunner told me about that. All right, so that's basically it, guys. This is what you need to look for. You need to look for these three down here, or these three up here. Unoccupied, expansion, contested, and those are going to be your places where you're going to want to go play to get your merits. Okay, I'm pretty sure. But like I said, they're supposed to be in the strategic mode. We're supposed to see all kinds of other stuffs, and I don't see it. But I don't know. That doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It just means I don't understand how it works yet. So I'll get to it. But there's supposed to be a bubble. And it's supposed to show you like the sphere of influence. But it also draws a dotted line around it. So you can use the dotted line if you can't see the bubble. I don't know why I can't see the bubble. When I figure it out, I'll make sure the bubble comes on. All right? Okay, guys? Because even this thing looks like a bubble. The bubble. It's supposed to be a bubble like that around this. And tells you. Because what happens is if you're able to. No, you can't do it here. But if you're able to say this one here, for example, whatever its influence is, if you take this from the Empire, then anything connected to it will also, you'll get thrown out of that too. So you can basically like kick people out of multiple systems. That is the part that's like a Spire site, because that's what the Spire site did. Like if we killed the Spire site, then we were able to, at that point, it would take out a whole bunch of the Thargoid systems and put them all into recovery or whatever. And I think that that's kind of what this does as well. So as soon as I participate more in it, and I will, obviously, I'll get into it, because now that I can read this, like I said, if I find a site that has a similar deal to AXI where they kind of like lay out every week what's going on, where's the best places to attack and all that, I'll use that in a heartbeat, because that I don't want to have to do all the work myself, right? Who even does that? I'm an admiral. I don't want to, you know, there's people for that. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Okay. So that's basically where I'm at right now as far as the Vortex Squadron is concerned. Now, of course, your squadron may differ, and you may be against the Vortex Squadron, which is perfectly fine. We have or not the Vortex Squadron per se, but the Empire, which is who we're supporting, the purple one here. That's another reason why there's purple on today's thumbnail, because I knew I was going to be in here playing with this thing. But yeah, so like over here, it's got bounty hunting, collect escape pods, transfer power association, political ammo, and holoscreen hacking. And at the same time, we're the only ones in here, so we could easily take this one. I don't know. You know, we could take this one. So if you guys just wanted to take this system for the Empire, you could go take it. It's like, it'll probably take 15 minutes. And as long as nothing, see, the reason there's no contestants is because there's nobody close. You have to get really close to each other. You know, you have to get fortified systems and stuff like that. Move them closer to the enemy. So eventually you'll see, you know, down the road, I imagine that you'll see some of the powers will be surrounded maybe by another power because of the fact that they don't, maybe there's not enough people playing in that power or whatever. But at the end of the day, even if you were able to take every single system, you cannot take their headquarters. So you cannot kick them out of the game, which I think is fine. Also, on a side note, I do believe that if you do stuff in open, you should get more rewards for it. You should get, you know, I don't know, double, triple, quadruple, whatever it is. Because that, if you really, really, truly want people to go outside, you're really going to have to give them a reason. Okay? I know. It sounds good on paper. There's always this one guy, they need to fight outside and blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, then they don't even, like, play out there either. So it's like, okay, why did you go through all that? You don't even go out in the open. Why would I laugh, commanders. I laugh when I see those kind of things. You know, these guys going in the charge. It's got to be an open exclusively, blah, blah, blah. And then they don't even play an open either. All right. So that's, the hypocrisy is real, commanders. That's all I can tell you. All right. So now we were working on back to work. Let's give everybody an 07. Thank you for listening, if you listened. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you appreciate my Braben tunnel, please give the video a like. Now, that is an official picture. That is a bobblehead. I don't even have that one. I didn't buy it. Which reminds me, you know what, commanders? I am just thinking right now, like, why am I running around in this ship that's decorated for Titans when it's not going there now? We just, you know, changed this whole job. It's not doing it. So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna paint the ship. We're gonna paint it a different color. That's what I want to do. Sorry if you don't like it. I do. So Here we go. I got lots of paint stuff. So if you guys want to help, let me know. Oh yeah, so we can do. Oh look, I can even paint this thing. Look at that. This thing's already probably painted. Let's see. This thing painted. You can stick little stickers and decal. Oh yeah. Oh look at that thing. That thing is nice. But you can stick little. You can stick little. Like you can change the colors. Like I can make the colors match my. I can make the colors of lasers the same. And then the engine detail, I can make it purple too, or pink, or whatever. Purple, call it purple. Yeah, yeah. Then that way you can tell where it is when it's out there running around. And then you can also put decals on it. So I could put like the, look at all them Thargoid decals, man. I'm a Thargoid and Scooby. Where's my girlfriend's, sticker? There it is. So you can put that sticker on there. Look at that. All right. So you put that on there, and then you can go. Oh, and then you go back. I don't even have that onion head one. I never understood. I'm not into drugs, guys. So sorry. So there's that, and then we'll put on here. Can't put some of these on there. We'll get branded a traitor. Okay, so we could do this one though. Triple Elite, baby. We can do that. And then we can do the Triple Elite on this one. There you go. Look at that sucker. You can't name these little guys, though. Unfortunately, you cannot name them. Packs. Oh. All my packs are unlocked. Ooh, look at all them packs. All right, let's go back. Let's do the Condor. Come on. Let's see what this little guy's got on him. See what he's got. Oh, he's got more stuff. Paint job. Oh, do I got Condor paint jobs? We got the purple one. We'll take a purple paint job. Hell to the yeah. Look at all these paint jobs for this little guy. Jesus. There's a ton. What is this? What is that? Does it light up? Is it lit up? That looks cool. I like the yellow. I like the orange. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, they got Stygian. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, man. All right, cool. Then we can go purple on this one. We're gonna hook this guy up, man. We want Lords to be looking mighty fine while she's out there shooting Yuri in the face. Now we're gonna give her some stickers. What do we got? We're gonna put an Empire sticker on the front. Where's the Empire one? Hold on. Oh my God! Look at all of them. Okay. Here we go. There's an Empire one. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, Lord's just gonna love it. And we'll give her she's not quite a triple elite, but we'll pretend. She's pretty high though. I think she's dangerous or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Be honest. Now that ship looks really freaking cool. I like that little guy. I never really looked at it that deeply before. Not until I started shooting Taipans. But I know the multi-cannons are pretty good at hull wreckage, so I'm wanting this guy to be able to chase things around whilst I'm, if my defender runs out of power, which we're going to try to avoid that at all costs. Okay, so there's that. Hey, 07's all you guys that are hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Okay, so, let's see. So we've got, I know next week's is a holiday, so I may not be on as much because I know nobody's going to come watch me on a holiday. So, Thanksgiving I probably won't be on. I'll probably be on Saturday for sure. Friday maybe. Friday. I always say maybe, but then I show up anyway. So look, guys, if you want to make sure you get notified when I go online, because I go online a lot more than I say I'm going to. Just go ahead and hit the sub button and then hit the bell. There's a little bell, and it'll notify you when I go online.
Attention all crew, the ship's cat has once again taken over the commander's chair. Repeat, the cat is in charge.
That is no joke right there. That is so true. She doesn't take over my chair, though. But anyway, so yeah, hit that little bell button, and that way because I don't always stream exactly at the time I say I'm going to stream either. So, because I get anxious, and I want to hurry up some days, and some days I'm running late. So it's never exactly the time I say, okay? It's just a thing about me, commanders. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. I'm just being real with you, okay? I don't bullshit you guys. All right, so now, well, most of the time. Anyway, so, okay, where were we? Oh, we were decorating. We were decorating. We're going back to decorating. This is the decorating stream. This is the decorating portion of the stream. Look at that ship. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, you get merits for killing. You do. So go kill. That's why I just showed you how to do it. Just go get on there. Go to contested system and blow the holy bejesus out of the enemy. You'll get all the merits you could shake a stick at. It's a no-brainer. I mean, the systems, I got to give them props. They're putting good systems in the game that are a hell of a lot better than what we used to have, okay? It's still very confusing because the system itself is very complex, but it is very similar to the way the Thargoid Ward worked, except that we didn't have as many graphical cues, with spheres of influence and all that, but we did have, like, we knew where the spire sites were. We knew where the, where certain things are that are important to us to take care of more expediently than other places. And as soon as that's like, as soon as I figure that out specifically, I will focus more on that. But I haven't engaged enough yet. I need more engagement. I need to, eventually, guys, I will know so much about Powerplay, your teeth will fall out. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? So, anyway, where were we? We were looking at ship kits, identification. Oh, yeah, we got to re-identify this, too. Hold on. We got to change this. He's not XT anymore. I think this is it Warship 2? This may be Warship 2. Well, if I name it wrong now, I'll fix it later, but FE1 W2. That's what its real name should be. And then Beef Supreme. We're leaving it at Beef Supreme until I'm inspired to change to something else. Now, these are kind of fun. Okay, I like these. Okay, so now decals. We already did the decals. I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. Yeah. And then the ship kits. I don't think I have any of this stuff, do I? Oh, I don't have any. The only thing I have is these Orisa Powerplay things, and I don't like them on the big ships. And you know what I don't understand is why is Orisa blue? Should she be purple? I mean, she's purple on my map. Shouldn't that banner be kind of a purple with Orisa on it? Isn't that? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, commanders? Am I tripping? Okay, I don't have any stuff for that. So let's see cockpit accessories. Okay, here's where it's getting a little tricky. We've got to get rid of this guy. We're gonna put this guy in there. Yeah, because he's a bat, right? So that's one. And then what else do we want in here? We want this is where things get tricky, commanders. We got to find something that's not. Oh, here we go. The female pilot bobblehead. I mean, of course. What was I thinking? All right, here we go. Well, actually, or I could go. Well, no. I think I'm going to stick with it for right now. All right, so let's go down here. We'll do the female bobblehead again. Yeah. And then we'll go to this one. If I do change the bat, I would change it to one of the fighters. I'd change it to one of these, like the Javelin. Yeah, see. Yeah, Javelin's actually pretty cool. I kind of dig that. I think I'm going to go with the Javelin. I just made an executive decision, guys. Okay? All right, so this one, totally Javelin. Javelin. There you go. That's hot. That's hot. Okay, this thing's getting ready. We are getting ready to do some damage. All right, guys. So let's go back to. Yeah, don't worry, guys. This is how I live. Okay, just trust me on this. All right, so we're gonna have to go back over to Shin anyway, but let's go ahead and see if we can It's these shield boosters. Yeah. So we were working on these, and one of them we have to go to the, because I'm gonna do one that's gonna be reinforced. So we're gonna do that later. We gotta go to the. We gotta go see the actual engineer, which is fun. Which is always fun, flying a gazillion miles in a T10 to go see a guy about a horse. That's extremely fun. That is so much fun. You guys don't even know. That is the top of my list of fun. Okay. Now I'm gonna work on this thing probably all day, but you know I won't tie you guys up the entire day today. It is Sunday, but if you guys want to go. You're in Orissa and you want to go cause some havoc, you guys let me know. I'm sure my boys will be on later, so I'll get with them later. Some of them are at work and whatnot. So. Boo! All right, so this one should be about done. Actually, I think I did one more than I was supposed to. Oh. Nope. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, everybody's good. Yep, we just got to go see the. We got to go see the engineer to get it finished off. Powerplay doesn't show up in realistic mode. I don't know why that would work, dude. No, it's you got to be in Powerplay mode to see Powerplay stuff. Realistic mode? That's a completely different mode. Yeah. So, yeah. If you go to realistic mode, it's not going to show you any power play stuff. See? Nothing. You got to have power play mode. You can't have them both selected, I don't think. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Now you got me intrigued. Find out. Okay. Okay. But it's not showing me. Yeah, it only lets you highlight one thing at a time, and it doesn't even want to switch. Yeah. It's like, what? No. No, it's not working. Yeah, there. Now it's switched. Now it's switched down there. Yeah, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But I'm supposed to be able to see stuff that I can't see, and I'm not sure why I can't see it. But you know what I said? We'll look at it later. Here, let's see right now. Yeah, see, I can see the lines. I just can't see the bubbles. Oh. Okay. All right. I got to quit looking at that or I'm going to get upset. All right, so let's do this and go to navigation, go to galaxy map, and we will check it out. Let's go to Jameson.
Setting course for Shinrata Desra. We will reach our destination in 5 jumps.
5 jumps. Do I got enough gas to make it over there? Is it solid lines all the way? Looks like it. Okay. I think we'll be fine. I forgot. I got to put a fuel scoop on this thing, guys. And I got to put it. And I want to put a booster so it'll go further too. Other than that, though, we're going to go pure, unadulterated shield tank. This thing's going to be so shield tanky, they're not going to know what to do.
Did you forget to bring fighter crew along with us?
Nope.
Sugar tits.
Sugar tits? No, I did not forget that. So there. It'll all come to me eventually, Commanders. Don't you worry. I got this. I've had this kind of thing going on for a while. All right. All right, here we go. So it's not, you know, there's a lot of things yet to learn about it. So, you know, and I try not to like, I don't read guides. I learn what I need to learn, and then over time I learn more. I am not a fan of guides. I think that unless they got a lot of pictures and there's not very many words, that's fine. But a lot of these guys that write guides, especially for Elite, are just a little bit too much. You know what I mean? They're just way TMI. You don't need to know that much. Basically, you just got to strap some guns on.
Jumping to call 285.
Go find where you need to go.
And
just start shooting stuff. That's how you do it. Don't need huge numbers of guides. It's not. You're not gonna save yourself. You still got to learn how to fly. Okay, you're gonna have to fly at some point. Got to learn that part. Once you got that part covered, yeah, this other stuff's a little bit easier, you know? Like I said, yeah, we don't have the auto scanner on, which wasn't working anyway, so now we don't need it. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Yay! I'm so glad, too, because I really enjoy my Edie co-pilot. I think she's going to be a lot of fun in this. You know, hopefully she's going to have full knowledge of Powerplay. I don't know if she has that yet, but eventually she might, and then that's going to be amazing. So hopefully she'll get trained as soon as Zazafrag trains
Jumping
her up.
to Benetrux.
Then I'll be totally happy with that. Incidentally, if you want Edie co-pilot, let me help you out. Hold on. Gotta get around the sun.
We're now 3
quick.
jumps from Shinrata Desra.
Alright, here we go. Let me find it. It's right here. Boom. Should be a link going in, coming in hot, boys. There you go. There's a link to Edie Copilot if you'd like to get it. I'm not sponsored by them. I should be, but I'm not. I know a lot of people ask me about that, so. Yeah, this is my new weapon I'm unlocking right here. Unlocking a new threat. That's me. Totally unlocking that threat right now. It's not much of a threat. Probably not. So yeah, I'll be working on this most of the day. I will be looking into
jumping to LP
some more
462-119.
You know, I'm gonna do that contested thing. I'm gonna try it out, make sure that it is what I think it is, and if the bubble thing gets resolved, I'm totally down with that too. So, like I said, I know everything's not working yet, Commander. So yeah. If you were expecting everything is going to work perfect out of the chute, then you have not been playing Elite Dangerous. That's faux show. And they don't have the kind of staff and the kind of time and the kind of money they used to have to try super hard to make everything work right. All that stuff takes tons and tons of time. People never test what they want them to test. It's easier just to put it out there and let us go, hey, man, it's broke. It works. Almost every freaking game company does that these days. So just be okay. It'll be okay because, you know, like I said, the Thargoid War, it took them well over a year before it was even remotely, you know, panned out the way it was supposed to be.
Jumping to Purvis sector T.
And it looks like they probably worked on Powerplay stuff at the same time they were working on the Thargoid stuff. They were kind of using the Thargoid stuff as a testing ground for the other stuff, and now. So we are getting better systems because of that. So I'm very impressed with what they've gotten so far. I want to see them keep working on it.
We're now one jump from Shinrata Desra.
You know, us playing it will encourage them to continue to work on it. And that's what we want, Commander. We want them to continue to iterate, okay? And of course, spending money probably helps too. If you got any. Buy a new paint job for your ship. Something like that. That always helps. Helps keep them going. Keeps them motivated. Then the marketing guy, he gets to go tell the team, guys, they're saying, oh my God, your ship's getting sold like hotcakes. Oh my God, you need to make more. Manipulating. You know, they play power play right in the office. The marketing guy plays power play every day. He's got to figure out how to get this guy to say okay, this guy to do the work, and this guy to put it on the website, you know, or whatever. And I'm sure there's more than that, but I'm just... So, yeah. So, young Zach. That's his name, young Zach. He's a power player. Oh, show.
Jumping to Shinrata Desra.
Jumping to Shinrata Desra. So, I'm going to finish. I'm going to work on the ship some more today. We're gonna get this thing built. I will not. I don't know if I will have it done today because it takes a lot less time now than it used to, but it still takes several hours to build a ship, especially from scratch
Well,
like this.
This is the system you wanted to visit. Where to now, Commander?
Where to now, Commander? We're gonna go right over there.
We were last in this system 1 hour and 9 minutes ago.
1 hour and 9 minutes ago.
This is our 31st time in this system.
Hey, look,
but
it's
6
not
of
me
those
turning
times
that
we
slow.
just
This
passed
ship
straight
does
through.
not turn. This thing is like, it's like stirring a pot of hardened concrete. I mean, it's just, it's rough. It's rough. But I'm gonna build this sucker, and I'm gonna go sit it right in the middle of a conflict zone and just wreak havoc. You watch, Commander. This thing's gonna be badass when I get done. It will be semi-automatic. It won't be fully automatic, but it'll be semi. Meaning I won't have to focus. The only thing that I would focus on if I have them on at the time is the forward guns. Bounty hunting don't really need forward guns, but conflict zones possibly. Which meaning I have to shoot them myself. There are lots of people out there that ask me about turreted and stuff, and I'll be honest, I haven't. This is probably I've had a few ships that maybe had 1 or 2 turreted on it. I think my Corvette has quite a few turreted on it, but I don't use turreted stuff. I am totally a, forward-facing, go kick it in the head, shoot it in the face kind of guy. Where is Gunthric today? My buddy Gunthric has been missing in action. Where is he? See, I worried about my buddies when they don't show up. All right, here we go. Now we at least got to put a fuel scoop on this thing, and because if we're going to go out to all these engineers, yeah, some of them are just not easy to get to without a fuel scoop. So I know Brew's one of them. Brew's usually pretty tough. And I think there's another one. What's her name? There's one that's like ridiculously far away, but I usually just go to Marco to get the special from him because I don't like to fly all the way over to her place, and I'm definitely not going to like it in this thing. Move out of the way, Dobie.
Engaging automated docking.
09er. We're going to 09er, Commanders, right now. Oh. Just watch this big beast go through this door right here. I have no idea how this big ass ship fits through that door. I don't know. That's some crazy stuff, Commanders, right there. I'm able to to land it and stuff. It's just not fun. It's too big. I'll let the computer do it.
We have docked at Jameson Memorial.
We have docked.
Don't forget to pick up crew if you are planning on using the fighter later.
Engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
That's right. So, commanders, that being said, I told you what I'm going to be doing today. If you need anything, come and get me in game. Send me a message, whatever you want to do, and all that. But that being said, we're going to call it. Make sure you follow me on any of those platforms down below. Odyssey to Ascendancy album is available on this YouTube channel, so if you want to listen to it, got some great songs, especially for fighting and stuff like that. It's great. It's great fighting songs. You can get it there. The Patreon's always open if you want to support us on the Patreon. The link's over there to the right. All the links of everything I talked about today, if there is a link to it, it's in the description below. If you want to see how this ship progresses, there's a link to my Anara page where you can see how I'm doing, where I'm at. You can come get me in game, like I said. You can do whatever you got to. But in any event, I'm going to go ahead and have some lunch and chill out. Totally out. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll talk again real soon. 07.
Echoes of the times before rise up from the ashes gray. Into the future we sway. Fearion.